rollercoasterjoasters. Today, I'm here at Alton Towers. It's the first day of Alton Towers Scarefest. It's always been my favourite event of the year. I haven't been for quite some time. This year I thought I would return once and for all. And yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out what this event has to offer. Of course, getting on some of my favourite rides here at Alton Towers, like Alton Manor, Smiler, Wicker Man, all those as well. I've also got night rides as well. And then you've also got what's special about Scarefest is you get scare mazes, which there's 3 mazes, main mazes this year. There's Darkest Depths, there's the Attic Terror of the Towers, and the Alton Manor, Tiny's Revenge. You've also got the Invitation, which is an audio experience, and then Daz Games Panic, which is an escape room. So I'm quite intrigued to check out all 5 of those. And you've also got the Trick or Treat Town and quite a few events around the park. There's also been some updates as well that I don't think this year the dungeons has been made scarier like it normally is, and the Curse at Alton Manor has also had some updates to it, so I'm intrigued to go and check that out. So yeah, come join me for my day here at Alton Towers Scarefest. Actually, I did forget to mention, there's a burial grounds over there by Wicker Man. It's down by the old Wicker Man construction pathway, and yeah, I'm quite intrigued by it to see what it's like. Burial grounds, this return of the scare zones, and yeah, can't wait. But first of all, I'm going to head down towards 13, I think, first, for my first ride of the day. So here's Darkest Depths, one of the scare mazes here at Alton Towers. It's opened back in 2019, I want to say. 2019. And then, yeah, it's a player-themed scare maze, evidenced by the name. And it actually used to be like it over by Mutiny Bay, in the castle courtyard area. And then they moved it around here, which I've never really been a fan of it being right here. I always thought it looked better when it was over in the courtyard area, but I suppose there is more room there from when the parade floats used to go on. And this stays up all year, so yeah. Looks pretty cool with all the barrel fencing. Yeah, I'll see how that, what that is like in the evening. So yeah, Darkest Depths. So starting off with 13 down here today. It's on a 45-minute queue line, which is not too bad, really. But I'm doing it today because I was actually here last week, and yeah, so I may as well go and make the most of it today. 13. If you go down to the woods today, you better not go alone, but coincidentally I am going alone, and I'm braving it. 13. Time to ride. Yeah, this opened in 2010, and is now 13 years old, so yeah, quite looking forward to experience this intimate multi-dimension coaster once again. I've been on all the coasters here at Alton Towers many a time, and pretty much all the rides actually, at least once before, so yeah, I love this park. I've been coming here pretty much all my life, so yeah, 13 is first though. It's a great intimate family coaster. It's a little bit forceless, but yeah, it's still great. It's got some good air time, and the secret section, which I'm not going to spoil, but and that's great too. And yeah, all round great family coaster. Anyway, next up I think I'm going to go and find another ride to do. Might do Curse next, but yeah, I shall see, because the queues are pretty busy here today, as it is the first day of Scarefest, and Scarefest is normally the busiest time of year anyway, so yeah, I will go and see what I can do. Earlier this year it was confirmed that Hex was going to be closed for the remainder of this season, and I am really gutted actually. I really love Hex so much, and to see it closed once again like it was in 2017, yeah, it is a real shame. I did get on earlier this year, luckily, but yeah, hopefully next year we'll have a full season with it. But I've heard it's been used for storage at the moment, so yeah, fingers crossed Hex can return in the future. So that's the positioning of the Attic Terror of the Towers scare maze. It's down in the ladies' court, and for fact subspecies actually used to be down there as well, but now it's just the attic. And yeah, I hope at some point there'll be another scare maze down here, but I've heard that rumours that scare mazes might not actually be allowed to be in the towers much longer, so yeah, I don't know how much true that is, but yeah, it's a shame if they are going with the invitation. Hoping it's going to be quite decent maze actually, along the lakeside. So yeah, that's another one of the scare mazes here this year at Alton. Scare mazes are expensive here at Alton Towers now. 44 quid to do all of them. And I am doing all of them because of 3 of them I haven't done, and the other 4 I haven't done for a long time. So yeah, it's quite expensive, and that's with Merlin discount, bear in mind. So if you're looking at nearly 50 quid if you wanted to do all the mazes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, the first one will be at 1:30, but right now I'm going to head over to Curse, get that right, because I've heard there's a few changes over there. And then I'm going to head over to Darkest Steps, I think, first, and that's going to be my first scare maze of the Alton Towers Scarefest season. So yeah, let's get into it. It is also close to the rest of the season, and I'm really gutted with this. I love the Sky Ride. I've been on it many a time, and it's just the keystone ride for this park. You really need it, because it is a massive park, so without it you're doing a lot of walking. But the benefits of it is you do get more exercise, which I think can only be positive. Of course, got some hanging ghosts over there, and there's also theming dotted around. You've got the stage over there, and then yeah, just some ghosts and lots of spooky and scary stuff around here at Halloween. Yeah, like I said, I'm heading over to Curse next. Going to go down Haunted Hollow to go there. Or actually, no, I'm going to go a different way, and there's a specific reason why I'm going to go a different way. Here's the entrance to Burial Grounds. This is the new scare zone for this year, the return of the scare zones. And yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Based around the Wicker Man's Beyond, and yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. It's right down there, and it opens up at 5 o'clock. So yeah, Burial Grounds, and it only runs on select days, unfortunately, but yeah, Burial Grounds is new for this year. You've got Big Bob himself standing right here. This is the Wicker Man, of course. Built in 2018 with GCI wooden coaster. It's one of my favourites here at the park, actually. But I'm not waiting on it right now. It's quite a long wait, and I actually did an exclusive ride session on it a few weeks back, and it was running at its best I've ever ridden it. It's definitely some of the best rides I've ever had on Wicker Man. It was running so fast, so much airtime. The laterals were great, and overall it was one of the best experiences I've ever had at night as well. So yeah, not too fussed about doing Wicker Man. It should be mentioned that the Wicker Man fire effect hasn't actually been operated for quite some time, so hopefully it's before that can come back, but you know, it's quite expensive to run that as well, so I can see why they turned it off. But yeah, Wicker Man itself is still a great ride. I love this coaster. Definitely one of the best investments Alton Towers have ever made into this park, and definitely one of the best investments in the UK. So yeah, Wicker Man at Alton Towers. Tangy Canyon's entrance. It's a steam effect on the portal. It's pretty cool, that. Tangy Canyon. Of course, behind there is the car park. I would wish that like, oh, right here or something, but like I could walk through behind it, which would be pretty cool, actually. Canyon hasn't really had anything new for quite some time. But yeah, anyway, onwards. Coming down this Wicker Man path, you've got this is the exit to Burial Grounds, I believe, over here. So yeah, it is a walk-through maze. We're somewhere behind this fence. It's going to be pretty awesome. Of course, got Wicker Man there. But there's been a new theme piece down here. I don't know if you can see it, because it wasn't actually here last week, because I was here last week, but this was added in this week. And you got Wicker Man here, but you also have Haunted Hollow down there. And if you remember rightly, before the Wicker Man, you had the log flume here. Now I did actually do the flume. It was one of my favourite attractions here at Alton Towers, actually, when I was a kid. But yeah, they've had a Jeep here. Congo River Rafting Company. This looks pretty cool. Yeah. GCR 1986. That's when the Grand Canyon Rapids, and 1986 is when the rapids opened. And of course you've got the log flume down here, still intact. The concrete troughs are, and yeah, I do miss the log flume. So Alton Towers is surely lacking a water ride, and I do miss the log flume very much. So it kind of hurts to say it, but yeah. Anyway, making my way down to Curse. At the moment, no, I'm going to be sticking to my plan. I've just got Runaway Man Train over there. Nice little powered coaster, which I'm sure they're taking extra care of now, because Scorpion Express down at Chessington blew up a few months ago, and it's not been operating all this season. So yeah, hopefully Runaway Man Train can live on much longer than Scorpion Express. The Scorpion Express is actually one of the oldest coasters. Well, it is the oldest coaster. Merlin coaster in the UK. Oldest Merlin coaster, that's what Scorpion Express is. Anyway, Curse is down here. Definitely one of the best new attractions of 2023, the Curse at Alton Manor. It's a first scary attraction of the today. I love this attraction. It opened this year, like I said, and it was an awesome opening day. But yeah, busy this afternoon, 25 minutes. Yeah, time for the Curse at Alton Manor. Definitely one of my favourites here at Alton Towers now, since it replaced Jewel. So man, they've definitely improved it since I was here last week. Last week it was actually running quite well last week, so I'm going to explain more. I'm going to explain more about that. So they've added 3 new scenes in there. Spoiler warning, I should say. They've added 3 new scenes. I don't really want to spoil what they are, but there are definitely some new features. There was this part of the ride which I was not a massive fan of before, where it was audio. It was just darkness and there was just audio. So that's been improved. They've added some effects in there now and some actual physical animatronics. They've also done in there, just after the mirror scene, they've added a new projection, so that's pretty cool. And they've also added a new voice clip at the end of Emily Alton saying that don't leave me, I still want to play. Yeah, it definitely explains the story a bit more. It's definitely better than when it first opened, because they've had a chance to improve it and take the constructive criticism. But yeah, it's an incredible dark ride. I can't wait to see when it's fully complete and all the effects are working and everything's synced together. And I think the biggest complaint I really have with it, I think it's got too many trains on it. As a result, it is generally out of sync, so that causes problems with some of the effects, like syncing up with the ride. But other than that, it's a fantastic dark ride. I love it to bits. I've been on it countless times now, and yeah, I still find new scenes every single time I ride it, which for me is a mark of a great dark ride. So yeah, thumbs up from me from Curse of Alton Manor. Darkest Depths is going to be the first scare mazes I've done doing. You can buy the scare mazes in either 4 or individual. The 4 mazes that are included are the Invitation, Darkest Depths, Alton Hill, Matilda, and the Attic Terror Towers. Then Daz Games Panic you buy separately, and Trick or Treat Down you also buy separately. It's 44 quid with Merlin discount to pay for them all, so that is quite expensive. But I can't wait to get back on this. I love Darkest Depths, so yeah, I'll go and see what it's like. I can't take you on, unfortunately, but I can still give my opinions afterwards. And in that time period, you've got 2 hours to experience all 4 of the mazes, and then yeah, it's been a little while since I've been Scarefest, because like I said earlier in this vlog, the past 2 years I've been doing trips across Europe and America. So yeah, can't wait to go and experience this. Darkest Depths is up first, and I'll give my opinions afterwards. It was a great scare maze. It was absolutely brilliant there. Darkest Depths, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I know it's been here for quite some time, and it did used to be in Muni Bay where it fit in quite a bit better. But yeah, that was a great attraction. You walk into the tavern, and you're greeted by the host, and then she tells you a story about the Kraken and how the pirates were taken down to the darkest depths of the sea. Then you are let into a field tunnel before entering the pirate ship, and you got pirates trying to get you. You got the Kraken towards the end trying to grab you, and then the Kraken itself actually does appear, and the effects and smells, the people, great acting in there, and yeah, it was a really great attraction. And do you know what? If they could replicate that in an actual dark ride or another theme park attraction, then I would say it could work really well for them in their favour, Alton Towers, because it's brilliant. These scare mazes do actually have quite good theming in them. So yeah, anyway, on to the next scare maze. It's going to be the Attic Terror of the Towers. It's the Attic Terror Towers. That's going to be my next scare maze. And yeah, I've done this one before. This one's really great. And it takes place all in the top side of the towers, and yeah, it has been here for quite some time. I'm trying not to moan about it because I haven't done Scarefest for quite some time, but it is the same maze as over again, so that I've done before. So although I'm not too sad that they're not new, but I would have just liked to see a bit of an update for the attic, but the Attic Terror of the Towers is still great. So yeah, let me go and see what it's like. That was absolutely brilliant. I really do enjoy the Attic Terror of the Towers. Definitely one of the best scare mazes here. It's very creepy. Like anything involving kids and ghosts and creepy stuff, it just makes it 10 times more creepier. The story is basically I was kind of finding it hard to keep track of the story, but the general gist of it, I think the governess's child was sent up to the attic by her father, and he was a toy maker, and then the father murdered the wife, and then killed himself, leaving the daughter to fester in the attic and go insane, eventually dying herself and haunting the rest of the attic. It's a really cool scare maze. You go into several different scenes, like you walk through like this the attic, of course, lots of toys everywhere, children running about, and then you enter the fireplace, and that's a pretty cool scene. And then the one thing that has been removed, I think, from the attic is there used to be a projection of a ghost. It seems like it's a physical set now, so that is quite interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I do quite like physical sets, and I do like screens when done properly. So yeah, both were great, and yeah, it's an overall good scare maze. The towers do look great in Scarefest, especially at night when the lights shine upon the towers. I was just going to mention that there's some new fog makers down here, fog sprayers. Yeah, I'm not so sure how I feel about them. They're quite visible, but they do add to the atmosphere. They've been using these a lot this year. They use them on curves, so they've used them on the new burial grounds, I see. But these should illuminate in the fog, which should make an awesome atmosphere and create lots of potential for spooky vibes. Anyway, next up is going to be the Altonville Minotaurs, Tiny's Revenge. So Altonville Minotaurs, Legend of the Skin Snatchers is no more. Altonville Minotaurs, the Tiny's Revenge, is the new version, and I can't wait to go and check it out. So that's the one I'm going to head to next. I'm going to leave the invitation till last, because I did Altonville Minotaurs, Legend of the Skin Snatchers, and I really love that maze. So I want to go and see what they've done with Tiny's Revenge. The new Altonville Minotaurs, Tiny's Revenge, is the replacement for Altonville Minotaurs themselves. And yeah, I'm quite looking forward to go and see what this is like. Hopefully it's had a few changes to it, but I quite like the original actually. But yeah, who's Tiny? What character is he? So yeah, best go and find out. Also, should be mentioned that this is actually a proper sign. It's not just a laminated sign. It's got chains around it. It's wooden boarding. Looks actually fairly nice. It's a rock solid job, so I suggest that this is going to stay here for years to come, because I do actually quite like the name Alton Manor Towers. It has a certain ring to it, so yeah, let's go and see what Tiny's Revenge is all about. Manor Towers, Tiny's Revenge, that was very good scare maze. Definitely, it's definitely different to the original Legend of the Skin Snatchers, which is very good actually, because I did Skin Snatchers for quite some time, from 2016 to 2019, kept doing it every year, or actually 2016 to 2020 actually, but I did it every year, and it just was the same old maze. This is definitely an improvement. It's still got the Western style vibe, but it's a completely different story. Basically, the story of this is the sheriff has arrested the original Skin Snatchers, and basically one of them, called Tiny, escaped from their grasp. So and is still lurking there in the mine, as the mine was sealed off from visitors. Unfortunately, 4 teenagers went missing down into the mine. You have to try and find them. Unfortunately, they have been turned from human into the Skin Snatchers. And so you must escape the mine once again. There's no elevator shaft this time, and the ending is is very funny. It's kind of like Subspecies in a way, if you ever did Subspecies, but yeah, the ending is quite similar to that. And yeah, it's an overall brilliant maze, and definitely my favourite out of the trio, the original trio, I should say. So yeah, but very good, and overall improvement on the Alton Manor Towers. Yeah. Anyway, gonna be the next one now. This is a new one for me, Invitation. I'm gonna have a hold my have high expectations for it. It's like, I've heard some mixed opinions about it, but I'm gonna hold judgment until I've done it. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do the Invitation right now. So here's the Invitation. This is the final of the quad mazes near the games bunker, and it's the one I still haven't yet done. So I'm gonna do this right now. It's the other 3 I had. Well, 2 of them I'd done before, Darker Steps and the Attic Terror of the Towers. But and Alton Manor Towers, I did the original version. But this is a brand new maze for me, and I cannot wait to go and see what this entails. So yeah, the Invitation is up next. To be honest, that was not really a great experience for myself. That was, I mean, I wasn't a massive fan of Terminal at Thorpe Park when that was there. Then also it was kind of strange. You had a vampire in a cage, and you obviously knew it was going to be let out at some point, and it was quite predictable. The audio was good, but there was no visual effects. It was just a black room. It was an audio-based experience. I knew that, but I just don't think audio-based experiences work for attractions personally. I just think they end up being very lame, because I'd rather see something, not just see pure black darkness. And I'd say Terminal's better than that, but actually no, I would say this is better than Terminal, purely because the theming is actually quite good on the outside, and the parts of it on the inside do look good. But yeah, overall the Invitation, not very good. Definitely my least favourite of the 4 mazes I've done today. Yeah, and that's the 4 main mazes, well, 3 main mazes and audio experience done. And yeah, the way I would rank them is Alton Manor Towers, Tiny's Revenge, definitely number 1. That was a brilliant scare maze. Attic Terror Towers, I think it was number 2, because that was quite scary and had lots of great theming in that. The number 3 would be Darker Steps, just because it's more family oriented. That doesn't mean it's bad, it's just I prefer more intense stuff. And then yeah, Invitation is definitely my least favourite out of the 4. It was quite pathetic, really, to be honest. I'm going to be honest. But yeah, anyway, onwards with my day here at Alton Towers. I've still got Daz Games Panic coming up, so that should be interesting, and Burial Grounds later at 5 o'clock. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what those are like. So this is the new maze for this year, Daz Games Panic. So from the outside it looks okay, it doesn't look brilliant, but it's all that's on the inside that counts, as they always say. But yeah, this is taking up residents in the hospitality suite, and yeah, I'll be doing this at 4 o'clock, and yeah, I'm quite intrigued by it, because I would have preferred an original scare maze, but at least there's something new, and I want to go and see what it's like. It looks quite interesting. We're currently here at the Oozy Boozy, and well, it's a lovely spot at Scarefest. Get a great view of the water over there, a little bit of the gardens, stage right there. Wicker Man's over there in the background. Can't quite see Big Bob. Shame Skyride's not operating, but that's okay, that can't be helped. It's down for the rest of the season. Yeah, very nice, pleasant area, just to chill out. But up next is Daz Games Panic, and I'm really looking forward to it, so let's go. So I'm over here next to Spinball Wizard, and yeah, here's going to be the next maze I'm going to be doing, Daz Games Panic. I was kind of cold on this scare maze when it first opened, but since that opening I had a change of heart and thought to myself, I'll give it a go, see what it's like. If I don't like it, I don't have to do it again. But I don't get scared of stuff, but I just want to see what this maze is like, whether it's a good maze or not, because I would have preferred it personally an original theme, but I think this could actually work out really well. So yeah, let's go and see what Daz Games Panic is like. Great experience in my opinion. Yeah, that was pretty alright. Yeah, let's get myself sorted situated. It was a very clever system. You had this wristband, you scanned it on the button at the start, and then you went into a queue line. You then went into a container, which you scanned your tag again, and you had to find these two symbols to escape. You then entered the room. There was scare actors and so here's the overall plot. Daz Games is playing a video game with you and wants to come to life for you. Unfortunately, AI gets corrupted and causes all kind of havoc, and you must escape within 5 minutes of entering. And then after that, you go for a maze and you just try and search for your button. I only got one of them. I couldn't find the other one, so unfortunately. But yeah, that was a great fun maze. Full of smoke in there, and it was actually a maze in there. You all split up. You all were running around trying to find the right symbol. And overall, that was a great experience. I'm not too keen on the theme. I must admit, I do prefer original themes. But overall, this has been a great scare maze. I wouldn't even call it a escape room. I'll call it a scare maze. And yeah, it was a fantastic experience, and it did actually feel like it is in the hospitality suite, and I did kind of feel like that when it was inside. But overall, it's a great experience, and I really enjoyed it. I'd probably say I'd probably take it above Darker Steps, then the Attic, then Alton Manor. But yeah, this has been an awesome Scarefest this year. I've really enjoyed all the mazes, and I've still got one left. I've still got Trick or Treat Town, and yeah, that will be coming up fairly soon. So make my way here down to near the worms. I'm here at Trick or Treat Town. This is going to be my next final scare experience. Trick or Treat Town by Haribo, and yeah, I'm gonna go and do it right now. I haven't gone down there in quite a few years. Yeah, that was great. Trick or Treat Town, nice family maze. The basically knock from door to door and just get a little bit of sweets. There's not many sweets, and I don't really think it's worth the money actually. Now I'm just done it, but it was an enjoyable experience. I liked all the theming and scenery and stuff, and it was a great family maze. I think I'm gonna have to retract my statement on Daz Games earlier. I said it was a good maze. I like the concept of it, but I don't think the execution's very good. There wasn't much theming inside the main hospitality suite, and also one thing I didn't mention is the container bit, the bit you go in before. You do actually wait quite a long time, and it's just not very immersive in my opinion actually. It's a good concept maze, and I quite enjoyed it for the fun of it, but as an actual scare maze, I don't think it's very good. Yeah, I would have much rather than an original concept. So yeah, for me now, here's the rankings for my mazes here at Alton Towers. I'll summarise at the end, but for now, Invitation is definitely at the bottom. Then it's Daz Games Panic, then Trick or Treat Town, and Darker Steps, the Attic Terror Towers, and then Alton Manor. Tiny's Revenge, and yeah, all of them are great. Well, aside from Daz Games and Invitation, the older ones are great, but the newer ones are not very good. So I hope Scarefest can improve at some point. I still got Burial Grounds to do, but that's a scare zone, not a scare maze. So I may as well go and see what that's like, because it is actually open now. So yeah, I made my way over to the scare grounds, burial grounds, scare zone, burial grounds. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It's been a super strong year this year. I feel like what Scarefest really needs is a super scary maze, like Subspecies, something to that level of intensity, and that's actually got good theming in it. But yeah, heading my way down to burial grounds next. Well, it's time for burial grounds now, and yeah, this is a Wicker Man themed scare zone, and I'm quite looking forward to seeing how it is. It looks quite interesting, especially with those fire effects above the sign. So, the burial grounds, that was very good, yeah, nice and scare zone. Had lots of actors in there. And then, hello! Hey YouTube! From YouTube! Oh YouTube! Yeah. Yeah, burial grounds. Anyway, burial grounds, based on the Wicker Man Beyond, and that was really good actually. They had lots of actors in there based around the legend. You also had the scenery as well, like welcoming the beachos, and lots of fire in there, smoke, and as you saw on camera, they chanted some really funny stuff from the Wicker Man. But yeah, that was nice to have a scare zone back. I do think it's in a bit of the wrong location. I think it would be better if it was on a key pathway, so then you get the full effect of it with lots and lots of people. But all around, it's a great scare zone, and it's definitely been one of the highlights of today. I mean, the biggest highlight today is doing the Alton Manor Minotaurs, but yeah, burial grounds is definitely second. And then yeah, it leads on nicely to the next ride I'm going to do. We're going to do this again, the Curse of Alton Manor. It's definitely one of my favourite rides here, that's for sure. Then after Curse, I'll see what I'll do. Probably get some night rides in. Today's been mostly, well, pretty much all based around the Scarefest attractions, to see what they are like. This is one thing I've been waiting for. I really do love the Curse of Alton Manor, but I've been waiting to see what it looks like in the dark, especially down this pathway, and well, already it looks pretty good. 10-minute wait, I'm going back on it. Why not? I really love this ride, so may as well go and check it out again. It may just be a black screen, but this is the Curse of Alton Manor. I've been wanting to see this all year, and I finally can. I still remember it opening day, being here, just down here, Alton Manor, and yeah, it is a fantastic dark. I love this area so much. We're gonna head to the Runaway Mine Train now, but yeah, this is one of the best additions. I mean, I still love Jewel. I have a heart with Jewel. I can't hate on it. Like, even in its final season, when I knew it was coming to the end, it was still pretty damn good for what it was. And yeah, overall, I've really enjoyed today. And now it's a nice stroll to the Runaway Mine Train. Here we are, the Runaway Mine Train. Nice African themed coaster. And yeah, we'll give it a go. Well, the Runaway Mine Train is certainly a fun ride. I really do enjoy it. It's one of my favourites here at Alton Towers. I've been doing it for years, and it's still a fun ride. I love it. It's one of the best family coasters in the world, in my opinion. Definitely one of the heroes, one of my favourite powered coasters. It might not be the most forceful thing in the world, but it's got great landscaping, it looks the part, and it's just an all-round overall fun ride. Anyway, I'm making my way down here to Tank Canyon. Rapids, of course, shuts off now, and I'm going to probably call it a night now. I've done everything I wanted to today, and then, because I've got a long drive home, and I want to get this vlog out, so, yeah. It's my end of my first Scarefest in 2 years, so yeah, it's been really nice. I've really enjoyed the 3 older scare mazes are really far superior than the 2 newer ones, and yeah, I'm not doing Wicker Man today. I did a night ride on Wicker Man the other day, but because it was at 100 minutes last time I checked, and I really don't fancy waiting 100 minutes for it when I know I've already had a night ride on it this year. But I'll be back later on, probably next month. Fireworks, of course, and then that's the end, pretty much the end of the main theme park season, where all the thrill rides closed. I've not really touched Exeter today, but I had no reason to. There's no scare mazes over there, unfortunately. Not really in Forbidden Valley, but Forbidden Valley's got Nemesis, which keep in mind that my Nemesis vlog will come out tomorrow, another construction update. So stay tuned for that. There's Wicker Man. Really does look the part at night. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to head out of here. Probably buy something to eat and then, yeah, head on out of here because I am quite tired. My way around Canyon, and sorry about the camera. It's not very good at reflecting light, but it is beautiful all around here. There's a nice green glow of the waterfall. The signs all lit up blue. And then another waterfall over there. I've got to say, this is really beautiful. It may not show on camera, but definitely come check out Canyon Canyon at night. It is gorgeous. I love this park. And I really hope next year they do improve upon the problems that they've had this year. So for my dinner today, I've got some nice cheesy chips and a nice chicken dollar wrap. So yeah, I'm going to tuck into this from Eastern Express, which is my favourite favourite food outlet, I should say. They are here at Alton Towers next to the Coaster Pumpkins. Yeah, I've had a wonderful day here at Towers today. I've gone on quite a few of my favourite rides, including Alton Manor. 13 was great, Runaway Mine Train. The scare mazes were also great too. Well, some of them were. I'll run through them quickly. Altonville Mine Tours, Tiny's Revenge, that is a very good scare maze. It improves on the original, and the original was already great, so this has just made it even better. Then you've also got the Attic Terror of the Towers, that was fantastic as well, and Darkest Depths was also fantastic as well. All three of those are some of the original ones, and yeah, they were all great, really good scare mazes, because they also had the actors, the theming, everything you could want from a scare maze. Then I also had the new mazes for this year, Daz Games Panic, which was very underwhelming. It was definitely low budget, and yeah, it was just not a great scare maze at all. It looks ugly on the outside, and yeah, I think it could have been done a lot better. Good concept, just poor execution. Then you've also got the Invitation. That was just poor attraction. I did not like that really at all. I didn't like Terminal. I didn't like this. So yeah, thumbs down for me from that one. And then also Trick or Treat Town. That was a great maze. Yeah, very nice. Got a bag of sweets and quite a small bag, so I will admit. But yeah, it was still a great maze, great theming. The prices are quite expensive here, and yeah, I just hope they come down at some point. But yeah, my overall ranking for the mazes here, out of the 6 that are here this year, Invitations at the bottom, then Daz Games Panic, then it's Trick or Treat Town, Darkest Depths, the Attic Terror of the Towers, and then Altonville Mine Tours and Tiny's Revenge. That's the order I rank the scare mazes in. And yeah, I've done a few scare mazes over the years, but yeah, this has definitely been one of the weaker seasons in my opinion. I mean, the thing I really miss for Scarefest is a truly scary scare maze. I mean, we haven't had a 6 pumpkin scare maze since Subspecies, and Subspecies are fantastic. So yeah, fingers crossed in the future this event can improve and eventually it will become back to its former self. But that's the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching this rollercoasterjoasters vlog. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, as it does help me out a heck of a lot. And join me next time for whatever park I decide to visit. But from now, me to you guys, bye.